Hello. So today I want to talk to you about Rolling Realms Redux. And this is a great roll and write game from Stonemaier Games that incorporates a ton of their games into it, as well as you can get cards for so many other games. This game comes with cards from 12 different games. If you have the original, you can add all of those cards into this game as well. And they also sell promo packs for different games. So likely one of your favorite games may have a pack for it. So it's super cool. It plays 1 to 6 players, but one of the greatest things about it is the box. So the box is organized in such a way that each of the cards are separated by color because each player will have the card backs of one color. So everything stays perfectly organized. And then if you have the original, you have your solo cards for that version of the solo challenge. And if you have the new one, you have the solo cards for that version. And they each have their own tournament rules and essentially holes that you are playing and trying to score. And then you also have your regular rule books, but it is very fun to try and beat the courses and see how many attempts it takes you to do it. But then you also have your great complete rule book. So everything in the box is super, super organized, which I'm a big fan of. Over here, you have all of your dry erase markers, and then you have all of your little wipies so that you can clean off all of these cards because they are dry erase, which is also a huge benefit. And then it comes with this box, which is the travel box. Mine has tokens in it. I don't know why it's not supposed to. They're my old Wingspan tokens from when I upgraded. But essentially, if you want to take this with you to travel, you can throw in just a few amount of cards for every player so that it is much easier. I use it, though, to keep space. And the reason there is so much space in here is that Stonemaier has said every promo card that they make for this game ever will fit in this box. So if I were to have more, and in the future as they continue to release them, I could take this out of here and put it on the other side, and all of the cards will fit. So at some point that means they will have to stop making cards for this game, which will be sad. But in order to play this game, you will take the cards for one player, and then you will get the dice. These are the dice with the new version, I think, and these are with the old, I forget. You just need one of the sets of dice, or be fancy and use one of each, because why not? So you have, and again, because I have the old version and the new one, I have two different options for scoring cards. They're the exact same. So we will use this one, and we will play the game over 3 rounds. So at the bottom, you can see you're going to total round 1, round 2, round 3, and get your final score on there. And this is where you can get resources throughout the game that are going to let you do different things, ways to manipulate the dice, mark extra boxes on your cards, that kind of thing. So it comes with 12 cards, and then I obviously had a bunch from the other original version, and I have added more. I know I'm still looking for the Finspan one. It has been sold out, but I have Vantage, Origin Story, Stamp Swap. So these are all Stonemaier games, but a lot of them aren't. Wormspan, Between Two Castles, Fleet the Dice Game, definitely a favorite game of mine. The Isle of Cats, Viticulture. So there's just so many in here. Takedo, Genotype, Dog Park, Flamecraft, Legacy of You, Meadow, Planet Unknown. So there's so many, and they all play differently, which is incredible. So you can shuffle these up and pick 3, because for each round you will use 3, so a total of 9 cards, and everybody will use the same cards each round. Or the way I like to do it, you just pick 3 that you like. So maybe today I feel like playing a little Honey Buzz, a little Potion Explosion, and some Wingspan. So those would be our cards for this round, and we would be off to the races. So what happens is you roll the dice, and then you score the dice based on the conditions on your card. You cannot score the dice in the same card the same round. So I can't score 2 dice on one card in the same round. Basically, you have to use them on different cards. That's really the only restriction. And then you can mark these as you earn different rewards on here, and you will get different numbers of stars at the end of 9 rolls, which you mark off. And once you have done all of your rolls for the round, then you total it up. So here you will mark what the 2 dice were. I'll put 5 and 5. So if there's ever a question, you go back and you know what was rolled each round, but it marks it clearly here. Once your 9 rounds are up, you total your stars and then you write it down. Most points at the end of 3 rounds is the winner. So this game is so creative because you get to play kind of each of your favorite games in it, and each of these cards is thematic to the way the actual game works. You can play it solo like this. You can play the solo challenges where you will have specific missions you are trying to accomplish, or you can play with up to 6 players. And obviously this is a game, I believe it was invented during the pandemic so that you could play it over Zoom and things like that. But if someone has the same cards, they don't have to be in the same place as you, because you guys can play it on the same cards with the dice. Just one person rolls the dice and says what the numbers are. So this is a very clever and creative roll and write game that I really enjoy. So I would love to know if you've played it, what is one of your favorite cards to play, and give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.